Anti-poverty conference is important because it gives local people an opportunity to look at their own solutions to the problem, and it brings people from different sectors of the community together to tackle these problems.
I think it's very important that people come together because only by working collectively and sharing experiences and ideas, and most importantly sharing hopes for the future, can people begin to build a better future.
Oh, the conference is a fantastic idea. I was also here last year at the first conference, which was also very well attended. I think it's fantastic. North Edinburgh are doing a fantastic way of fighting back and making sure that their voices are heard.
Yeah, we're supporting the STUC, but we're also speaking about older people's issue. And we have a workshop in the back. This is our second year here. But we're also being demonised. It just seems to be a thing with the press that we're taking too much out of society, but nobody's ever come and said what we pour into society.
I'm here because the conference is tackling poverty, and it's looking at some practical solutions that communities can come together and take on board. It's not about anybody else finding the solution, it's about the local community finding its own solutions. And I'm interested to hear some of the very exciting things that are going on.
So what are the priorities, to tackle bigger issues? Like, it seems to me the future of the cooperative shop, moving out, that's a really, really big, that everyone needs to come together to tackle that. It's vital that the centre, the core where the school is and the doctor's surgery and the health centre and stuff like that is vibrant and working for the community. If that begins to die, it's not good.
I'm a disabled activist, but a lot of the people that I work with are in poverty because they're on low wages in their work, so it's hugely important. It's trying to get to the bigger picture, Ken, because it's not just about low wages, it's about the gas prices, electric, it's about everything, so when you take it on to the bigger picture. So I was really grateful to be part of this conference today.
Born in Sheffield but Stockport proud, Owen represents to me a critical voice in these desperate times. He is someone who will provoke, agitate and inspire, but perhaps most importantly, he'll tell it how it is. Ladies and gentlemen, Owen Jones.
Well, we heard Owen Jones talk about the demonisation, the working class and the poor, and how the extent of the attack on the poor by the current government.
And as the disability rights campaigner Sue Marsh puts it, she died in fear because cruel men refused to listen and powerful men refused to act.
We've also had a workshop about land and food that I've just been to, and that was very exciting because it showed you that there are whole areas of common owned land that people could occupy, turn into gardens, turn into community farms, and we're going to go back to that workshop in the afternoon and look at some practical proposals for here in North Edinburgh.
I was invited to come along to this conference in North Edinburgh, and I've been looking recently at some land deals that are being done here, how the Duke of Buccleuch has made a lot of money out here selling land to the council. They've lost a lot of money, and there's money along the waterfront there that's now in offshore tax havens and the Grand Cayman and stuff, and how important it is that the kind of land ownership really becomes much more under the control of communities, so that their basic needs, for example for housing, can be met, and also other things they want to do, recreation, growing food. There's a crisis in the shopping centre here with a co-op going, so let's talk to the people that own that shopping centre. Does anyone know who owns it, etc. And a lot of these decisions are being made by private organisations, many of whom we don't even know who they are.
So many people are going to be put out of their houses with the next clause of the benefit reform that comes in for their housing benefit, and I hope that everybody unites in each community and turns up at the first person's house that's going to be evicted, and stands united so that they didn't let the bailiffs in for to evict them. And that's the only way that we're going to be able to fight this, is if every community and every person in that community unites, regardless of their colour, their religion, whether they're able-bodied or they're disabled, until we all collectively come together and challenge local authorities, Scottish Government and national government on everything they're doing, because there's more of us than there is of the people in power. And if we collectively all took to the streets of London or to the Scottish Parliament, or where we have to go for to stand united. So we all collectively have to stand up and say solidarity and take to the streets and protest.